In the final scene, a group gathers for a burial ceremony, with some individuals standing directly at the edge of the open grave. Without warning, the soil along the edge collapses, sending a large amount of earth sliding inward and burying the people who were positioned below. This serves as a serious warning about the dangers of unstable excavation edges. Any burial or excavation area must have soil stability assessed, and edges must be properly secured, supported, or sloped. People must stay at a safe distance from the excavation perimeter to avoid sudden soil collapse and crushing injuries. In another warehouse clip, a forklift operates among tall stacks of stored goods. As the operator raises a load to a high position, the elevated mast and weight distribution cause the forklift to become unstable. The machine suddenly tips onto its side due to the shifted center of gravity, improper load handling, or excessive movement. This reinforces essential forklift safety. Always keep loads low while traveling, tilt the mast back before moving, avoid high-speed turns, and ensure all loads are centered and stable to prevent rollover accidents. This footage from a marketplace captures a dangerous entanglement accident involving a shopper and an industrial fan. The woman's long, unsecured hair is sucked into the spinning blades or guard as she walks too close, pulling her violently to the ground. Bystanders rush over and quickly disconnect the fan by pulling the plug, preventing further injury. This serves as a major warning. People with long hair must hide securely near any moving equipment or high-powered fans. Public equipment must have strong protective guards, and individuals should maintain a safe distance to avoid severe entanglement hazards. In another scene, a female worker stands near a running press or roller machine, possibly a sugarcane juicer. Suddenly, her loose clothing becomes entangled in the spinning rollers, pulling her toward the machine. A nearby coworker reacts immediately, rushing in to hit the emergency stop and freeing her. This incident stresses the importance of keeping a safe distance from rotating parts and avoiding loose clothing around machinery to prevent entanglement. It also shows why every worker must know exactly where emergency shutoff switches are and how to activate them instantly. Another clip shows two workers handling a red-hot, heated workpiece near a forging hammer or press. As they maneuver it, the blistering hot metal suddenly slips or is forcefully pushed from its position and hits one of the workers. This illustrates the instant danger of working with extremely hot materials and the risk of impact from unexpected movements. It is vital to keep a safe standoff distance when handling heated metal and to wear specialized PPE designed for both high heat and impact resistance. Workers must avoid standing in any potential trajectory zone when working with molten or heated materials. This machine shop video captures a highly dangerous equipment failure involving a large industrial lathe processing a long roller or heavy shaft. The workpiece, supported by steady rests, suddenly loses stability and is violently thrown from the machine with tremendous force. A worker walking nearby narrowly avoids being struck. This incident emphasizes the absolute necessity of thoroughly securing and inspecting heavy workpieces before and during machining. Workers must always maintain a wide safety distance and stay clear of the path where material might eject if stability is lost. Another scene shows people refueling at a gas station when suddenly a large truck shoots into the area at an uncontrolled high speed, racing directly through the fueling zone. Pedestrians are forced to move instantly to avoid the incoming vehicle. Thankfully, no one is struck. This close call highlights the serious danger posed by vehicles entering high-traffic, fuel-sensitive locations at unsafe speeds. Drivers must maintain strict speed control and heightened awareness when approaching service stations. These locations must also enforce traffic barriers and clear traffic lanes to prevent vehicles from endangering customers and creating life-threatening collision or fire hazards. A dump truck stops near a slope or excavation area, and the operator exits the cabin without securing the brakes properly. Moments later, the vehicle begins rolling forward because it wasn't fully stabilized, moving into a restricted zone. The situation shows how quickly a runaway vehicle can develop when basic parking and brake protocols are ignored. This reinforces the need for operators to always set the parking brake, use wheel chocks, and follow all safety steps before leaving the machine unattended. Workers must also stay well clear of the potential travel path of any equipment to avoid injury. The video shows an operator working close to a running industrial lathe when a sudden component failure occurs. A part breaks loose unexpectedly, causing a violent reaction from the machine. This scene demonstrates how rapidly things can turn hazardous when distance, guarding, and safety discipline are not strictly followed. It highlights the importance of using protective barriers, setting up the machine correctly, and ensuring nobody stands inside the rotation zone while equipment is in motion. Regular maintenance checks, proper guarding, and lockout procedures are essential to prevent similar dangerous malfunctions. In this segment, a surveillance camera in a construction or loading area records a serious loss of control incident involving a heavy vehicle. The footage shows a long, heavy object, possibly a steel beam or concrete pipe, being lifted by an overhead crane. During the operation, the load suddenly becomes unstable and slips free from the rigging, crashing downward at high speed from considerable height. A nearby worker reacts instantly and manages to escape the impact area just in time. This moment is a strong reminder of the extreme danger involved in hoisting long, heavy materials overhead. Strict safety procedures must be followed at all times. Every load being moved must be properly secured, checked before lifting, and monitored throughout the process. Workers must also maintain a wide exclusion zone, staying far from the path and potential landing zone of suspended materials to avoid severe impact injuries. This machine shop surveillance clip captures a serious mechanical failure involving high-speed, rotating equipment.